So fertility is fluid. It's a concept I want to introduce you today. It's not really something you have or don't have. It's a changeable state. Have you ever wondered why some people get pregnant straight away and how that was possible when others take months or years to conceive? And do you compare yourself or stress over what others have achieved and think that maybe you're not as healthy or as fertile as them? Do you sometimes feel angry? Are you hard on yourself for not being able to do the same? I hope that what I explain to you today will help change that and give you a desire for some much needed self-love, which is very supportive of your fertility. Fertility is fluid. You don't have it or have it. What's helpful to understand is how the contraceptive pill has changed our understanding of what is normal when it comes to making a baby. So the pill was marketed to me as a teenager as something that mimics pregnancy, which is a big fluff over and a complete lie. I was taking something I wasn't informed about and I didn't understand it, just like most people still do today. The pill prevents the womb lining from naturally thinning, as it would normally do if pregnancy hadn't occurred towards the end of a cycle. So the synthetic hormones in the pill is keeping the uterine lining really thick, and without considering some of the issues with those synthetic forms of estrogen and progesterone, we'll start by looking at more the cultural changes that the pill has made. That's for a separate topic. But if you're having a break in taking the pill, like some do with their 5-day break, what's happening is that you're getting a withdrawal bleed. You're not having a period. So it could be also called breakthrough bleeding. So we don't have periods when we're on the pill and we don't ovulate. And this is something that I think is important to understand, because sometimes when pregnancy occurs, when we suddenly come off the pill, it's almost like the body has suddenly been able to ovulate and is able to have a period, and now it's gone, woohoo, thank goodness. So it's able to suddenly jump at any opportunity to reproduce. So this isn't necessarily the right time that the body would have chosen, or even the partner that the body might have chosen otherwise, but it's able to finally get a chance at fulfilling a physiological need, which is reproduction. So I like to call them sort of one-hit wonders, or the ones who conceive after one attempt. They often came off the pill the month before. Now, this doesn't necessarily make it a good idea, and I'm certainly not telling you to go and take the pill so that you could become pregnant the following month. What this is doing is explaining that actually you're in a really powerful position to support your fertility and to remove some of that pressure you've put on yourself by thinking that you should be able to fall pregnant naturally. Of course, some will, and that's absolutely brilliant and normal and fine, and it's nothing to do with the pill. But I think it has changed our perception of perhaps how it should run naturally. So I do think that less women would be conceiving straight away if the contraceptive pill wasn't part of our society. And I believe that making sure your body is ready to conceive is really important for you and for baby and your ability to maintain the pregnancy. There are, of course, some women who never regain their fertility after taking the pill, but I just wanted to understand why we see that trend among some of the women who come off the pill and then suddenly fall pregnant, and that's one of the reasons. So this actually should leave you in a really powerful position to take control of your health, realise that it taking a bit of time is sometimes a good thing and a very normal thing. Help your body choose the right time to get pregnant. We also know that the body likes to have met the sperm before. So if you are using the withdrawal method, or you have done prior to wanting to have a baby, it may take you a few months so that the uterus has met the sperm a few times and it's realised that dad's actually going to hang on and help go and hunter-gatherer and bring back the food to feed mum so she can feed baby and be there to protect them. So that it may take a few months of reassuring the body that the owner of that sperm is going to hang around and is here to stay. So remember that your body is on your side. Don't fight it. Listen to what it's telling you. And know that the body does choose when it's a good time to reproduce. So if you're trying for a second baby or even a third or fourth, sometimes it takes longer. Some people have conceived really easily first time round, but actually they're struggling now with second or thirds. And that's because, for the same reasons that, it may be that the body may have not recovered from the last baby yet, and that actually the woman needs more time, and that she's put a specific age gap in her head, and there are maybe pressures from age or partners and things in wanting to achieve this. But actually, sometimes we need to wait until the body's in the right place, and then it will happen. It just might not be exactly when you planned. So waiting until you've recovered from a previous pregnancy is really, really important, rather than forcing the body by taking things to stimulate ovulation too soon after the last pregnancy. Research tells us that we need 3 years minimum between children, so that's conceiving when the last child was just over 2, in order to recover and be able to do it again. Some people can do it earlier, and that's fine, but understanding that generally most people need that amount of time also helps you to stop beating yourself up and realise that actually it may just take a little bit longer, and your body needs a bit more time. So I hope that's been helpful, and I look forward to your fertility becoming